Good morning. Happy Monday, you guys. So Keemstar made some changes over the weekend and unbanned a lot of people and also brought in people he believes are great content creators, all of whom I have never heard of before. But okay. So anyway, Pupstar is back. Twiggy is being his awful self. This is why I really believe that Keemstar is a misogynist, because he gives this guy more chances than anybody in the network. Can't even, you guys. So anyway, he starts off his stream muted. Right? I mean, Twiggy. And then Twiggy also went on Test and dominated that show. He was worthless.
Hey. Lock in. All right, you locked in? Hi. I've been good. I've been great. I took a break. I went and touched grass, and now I'm back. Thank you. He's fixing it. He's fixing it. All right, y'all pause. Hold on.
Pupstar was one of Beans' first casualties on Dolls. And I think there might have been some before her. I can't remember exactly because I don't watch the show. I just watch the recaps of it. But I really enjoyed Pupstar, and the only times I actually watched the show was when she was on it. And so I have a lot of thoughts on the way that she was treated by Beans.
I can't crash out with you because my blend is gonna fall down. So
no, I'm good now. I'm good now.
Okay.
I should be.
Good. Okay, we're good.
Every time I join Discord, it sets my mic different, and so the mic will work on Discord, but it takes it away from OBS. So I'm just. What I was saying is I'm here with a controversial figure, somebody almost as controversial as myself, the return of Pupstar. All right, let's just get into it. We have a plan. All right, so what happened was me and Snake were going to go live.
No, she's not as controversial as you, Twiggy. She didn't lie about having a partner that was a double amputee. She hasn't tried to destroy anybody else's career within the LCU or get anybody fired, which you have. So no, she is not as controversial. In fact, she spent a lot of time trying to build that relationship with Beans and be her number one advocate, and that's what did her in. That is what did her in, is that she was getting attention for jumping on shows and defending Beans.
Tonight, we both took naps and we both overslept. All right, we were supposed to go live at 10, didn't work out. All right, Steak is what I'm assuming still asleep. That's fine. All right, Steak needs his rest. Right now, we have somebody who's a little known in the Lolcow universe.
I know. I'm chilling.
I'm taking her under my wing. All right, so
yes, guys,
we're gonna get Pup back on a show. That's our goal, right?
Yes, it is. Look, guys, I have my Bible today. I swapped out the wand. No more spells. I returned to Christ. This is not a prop. I have my passages highlighted. I have multiple Bibles. So right here on the Bible, change my ways. I'm moving on. New leaf. Amen. Thank you.
What do you mean no more spells?
I was never casting spells in the first place. I had my little wand, like a bippity boppity boo. I did to Becky. Bippity boppity goodbye. Bippity boppity bye. You know? Yeah. It's not a prop. This is not a prop, though. This is for most support. I'm rebuking anything negative in the chat. 48 hours apiece. Yes. So.
Why is streamer mode off? What the fuck?
You need a keylog. Okay, you know what? It's a moment of prayer. Moment of prayer.
You put a curse on me. You used one of your stupid ass spells.
I did not. In the name of the Lord.
By the way, I have this set at 1.5 speed so we can get through it.
We're going to have a good stream. It's going to be peaceful.
Are we?
Amen. We are. Put your trust in a higher power always. Yes.
I'm kidding you. I don't even have an option for streamer mode now. What the fuck?
What is happening? See,
I fixed it. We're good.
Okay, we're good.
Right.
We're good.
We're chilling. All right, bet.
I'm removing the goals, okay? I'm removing the goals. I wasn't planning on doing OBS. Steak was supposed to do OBS today, but he's napping, and that's fine.
Like I said, they have tech issues on every show, every single goddamn day. Every day, you guys.
That's fine. Brother needs to sleep. He's a full-time father. All right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't even know that. Congratulations. Good for him.
All right, but
Sorry.
I'm still going to have TTS up. I just got to pull up the link. So just give me a second here.
Gang, you ain't ugly.
I'm just like, I'm vibing. I'm like, low-key, I know, okay, part of my training is to not look at chat, but I can't help it. I'm like nosy. So
Who's training you? Or who was training you before I stepped in?
No one. That was the problem. I was just straightforward.
You said earlier you had PR training. Who's PR training?
I had PR training. I had PR training by Christ and the Lord and like going outside. I just had to disconnect because she was just so crazy. That I was just like, so I just calm, woosah, balance, just vibes. We're just vibing. So
Right.
yeah.
We have TTS up and running now, so we're good there.
All right, TTS check.
TTS is showing it's at $10. All right.
Okay.
Pretty affordable unless you're me, because I'm broke. I've got to spend so much money for our next series that we're doing. So much money. Do you know who King
What's the
Cobra
next
JFS is?
King Cobra. I know what cobras are. I like snakes. Don't give it up.
Somebody get buff in here.
Yes, I love it. We were just doing shit. Loki, we could have gone live when we were doing our karaoke. Like that was beautiful, guys. You didn't know
We were
Twiggy
doing
had
karaoke.
it was fire. We sang like Sweet Caroline.
Tool X Vicarious for $4.99 says, so whoever made this choice to bring her back, pretty stupid choice. LLL, tomato emoji, tomato emoji, tomato emoji, tomato
Ooh, throw tomatoes. Oh my god.
tomato emoji, tomato emoji.
You're so sassy.
The LCU has a racism problem. And all you have to do is look as recently as Friday night when Gigi lost her shit and said the N-word. She had to take most of the weekend off, and she apologized to all of the white people in Discord, but not to Yo Mama, not to Buff Weeb. So there's that.
Oh my gosh.
Emoji.
Oh shit.
They
The
asked why
boys
your
are
face is so shiny.
Why is that? Okay, guys, I came back and I changed my camera, so this is like a better camera quality, so it's not just looking at my face. Oh my god, it's always something. I didn't oil up today. I'm just regularly moisturized. So this is just how
This
I
is
look.
not that kind of stream. We're not talking about that kind of stuff on the stream.
I know,
All right?
I'm not.
I'm already
Hold
upset
on.
with the I'm already upset with the picture you sent me on the thumbnail. All right? That's downloaded on my computer. My wife is gonna see that.
I'm gonna leak him. He said that he was gonna exploit me and my kids for views and clicks. You give me back.
No, I didn't say that. You are a liar. You're starting.
I'm not lying.
I would never
He didn't
say
say
that.
okay.
No,
he
I didn't.
Use exploit. He didn't use exploit.
I said take advantage. It's very different. Very different. And no, I didn't even say that.
Yeah, it's the same thing, Twiggy. And, you know, if she's going to be your sexual interest of the show, you know, like putting her out as a piece of meat, that was your decision to do that.
Picking it up. Lolcow trading card game says no excuse to not know who Cobra is. Ban her. I'm thinking about it. I don't have any.
Wait, okay, wait, no, we're talking about Cobra in the LCU, not like a Cobra because I thought we were gonna talk about this on like iDubbbz and like that was on the docket, right?
That was what we were supposed to talk about, but then Steak
we can
didn't
still talk
show
about
up.
it. Okay, but I read.
No, I'm waiting for Steak to talk about that.
Okay, that's fine. It's your show. Okay, do what you want to do. So we want to yap about. About anything, really.
Fill people in on what happened.
You know what? There's a lot of people who are not watching King Cobra, myself included. So no, that's not criterion for becoming a host as far as I'm concerned. The most I have to say about the guy is that he was in a toxic relationship with Null. They both appear to be addicts. He slaps together a bunch of food that looks absolutely disgusting. He drinks too heavily. And for whatever reason, he's getting gassed up in this network.
And why you were gone, and now why you're back.
TLDR. Bad actors were preying on my downfall, and we had to respond with a series of counterattacks. Those counterattacks were indeed successful, and the counterattacks were prioritizing my peace, and I am back. That is it.
Midney, I'm so sorry, but your $10 TTS didn't go through because it
That is the
showed up
TLDR.
as $7 because of Canadian currency. But I'm going to read it out. So Midnight got us for 10 Canadian dollars says cause. She's saying cause.
Cause?
Yeah,
cause of what?
No, because, I guess.
Because. Yeah, because.
All right,
Okay,
so
fine.
blaming bad actors.
Okay, LCD. Okay.
Okay, LCU Universe, are you making fun of the way this black woman speaks? Is that what you're doing? I'd be very careful.
Fucking bro. Okay, my PR training is off the window. I don't give a fuck anymore. So basically, what had happened was, as we all can see, let us go to the Lolcow Dolls channel currently. Yes.
Anytime somebody starts out a sentence with "what happened was," everything that is said after it is bullshit.
Okay, fine. To start. So here's the tea. Basically, just look at LCD now.
Who?
Lolcow Dolls went on like a downward spiral after my departure. I'm not saying that I was the glue holding the show. No. But I'm just saying that it was very evident that some patterns were. Bitch, I can't be fucking PR trying. Just give me the go ahead. Just give me the go ahead. Just tell me. Tell me what I say was you.
No, here's the deal, right? We're going to speak our mind, but not our full mind. All right? You already know what you can say.
Yeah, I already called it a long time ago that Beans could not work with women. She's intimidated by her female co-hosts. And so she was constantly trying to sabotage them during the show and find ways to get them fired. The only females she respects are the ones that she sees as above her in the LCU. And so, yeah, ultimately she spurred out and had to go because you can't constantly battle with all of your co-hosts like that.
Can't say, right? So just don't say the stuff you can't say. It's that easy. If you can't follow those rules, you're retarded. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest.
I love the LCU and I love being on Lolcow Dolls when it first started. Like I really wanted to do like the iCarly vibe. Like it was fun. It was like a girls show. It was an everyone fucking show. We would just get up there, shoot the shit, and like talk, and it was fun. I'm not gonna name names. Like we all know. Like it just got to a point where instead of channeling the drama at other shows or like outside topics, the drama started being channeled at the host itself, and you can't do that. So essentially, the foundation of the show was supposed to be built on because we were still in the coming up days was completely eroded. And I got to a point where I was just like, fuck no. I want to do this. I want to have fun, but I'm not gonna sit here and run the same script over and over and over again.
Wait, it was scripted?
No, it's not scripted. That's the problem. I mean, when I say the same script, I mean certain people have the same pattern of what they do to people, and you can see that's edited because I left the show and the drama continued and it jumped to another person. That person left the show. The drama continued. It jumped to another person. It wasn't until said person was gone that it finally mellowed out. That's what I'm saying. And so I clocked that. I'm not dumb. I'm not stupid. Like I go out and I function.
Pupstar was fired. Pigtails was fired. Wonder Woman was fired. And Sweet Tea was fired. And Glammy was fired. That's 5 women that Beans came after. And that was a show run by Brantley, and they put Desi on it, and now Desi has it by herself because Beans quit. Beans quit. So Desi has it by herself, and she has been given a new co-host who is apparently a content creator, a wrestler, or some such shit. Who knows?
It's the LCU. There's always
exactly.
drama.
But no. There's a difference between fun drama and like good drama and content and just straight up bullshit. Because the thing is, they were nuking our own show. You don't want drama that's gonna fuck your show up. When the views start decreasing, people start unsubbing, you're losing your day ones, you're doing something fucking wrong. Obviously, the same script that you ran the first time isn't fucking working. Sorry.
Down a level.
Very calm. Very mirror.
Calm down. All right. Remember, I'm here to help you. All right. I'm here to I guess PR train you in my way, which probably isn't the best way, but it's worked so far. So that's what we're gonna go with. Controversy's fine. All right. Talking about whatever you want, it's fine, but you have to go about it in a certain way, right? And then you have to be prepared to apologize and take accountability.
Oh, no, I agree. I definitely do think that there's. I mean, I'll say this. Reflecting back, I feel like I could have handled it in different ways, but it's just, I'm not, like, my honest reaction was just...
I honestly don't, Pupstar, because by the time that you were expelled from the show, she had so many bad actors within LCU coming after you that there was no escaping. You were being dogpiled. You were being seriously dogpiled. And Xylee had a lot to do with that because she was coaching up Beans. Beans looked up to her quite a bit. Same with Zay. Zay looks up to Xylee quite a bit. So whenever Xylee or Billy have a problem with somebody in the universe, they will find a way to get you fired. Take note, Nightmare.
Just to collect myself, mind my business,
You didn't collect yourself.
hold my mouth, and take the high road. And I did. That's why I left. I was just like, I'm just gonna.
You didn't leave. You were fired.
I didn't leave. No, I did leave actually. I did. I called Keem and I was just like, I don't know how to navigate this. And he gave me advice. He was just like, he said he's been through many cancellations before. He gets it, and like it was like a whole mob thing. So I was like, okay, like so. Yeah, it wasn't for me at that point. And I think, honest to God, I left the show. Where did Sweet Tea go?
Somebody's telling me to switch the camera view and put myself on the left, but that is just not how it works at all.
I mean, you have to change my name.
So, I mean, I could, but then it would reverse it, and then I'd look at myself on OBS, and I'd be like, oh, that doesn't look like me, because you know when like you see yourself flipped, it makes you feel weird about
Inverted, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I don't look at myself.
All right, apparently
I was like,
on your side, they're saying you did leave. We got people calling for Keem, all right? People are upset with you still, and I've done a lot of shit, so why do you get more hate than I do?
That's a great question. I mean, you
I
gotta
think
ask.
they hate you because you're a woman?
Because you attract racists to your network, Twiggy. You're doing dog whistling constantly on several of these shows. You're attracting racists to the network.
Do you think they hate you for other reasons?
I mean, you can form that theory, but me personally, I'm not one to sit here and say, oh, they hate me because I'm black, they hate me because I'm a woman, they hate me because of it. I know you didn't say that, but so I'm saying I'm not one of those people, so I'm just gonna call out to people felt how they felt. I mean, I did leave. I didn't, because I'm gonna be honest, when I did come to address it, I was muted, my audio was cut, I was talked over, so like they killed the content, and the chat at that time was just like, you guys are killing the content, so I left. So it was like, it wasn't like a tasteful drama, it wasn't a tasteful hazing ritual, it was just, they nuked the show. Like, they nuked the show.
And Keem never did anything about the fact that Beans was constantly muting her co-host. Rather than trying to moderate a discussion and direct a conversation, she was muting her co-host because she doesn't know how to give social cues to people. Okay, let's move on from that and start talking about this instead.
I handle something real quick. Chat, you are saying things, you are making allegations that could be life-ruining, but you don't have any evidence. So if you continue it, you will be banned. I don't care if you've been a big supporter. We're not the kind of community that just throws out allegations. Okay? Yes, wacky Discord servers. All right, you were in wacky Discord servers, but from what you've shown, it was just stuff people invited you to. You had like dates and you had proof that people were inviting you to them. All right, so you can think whatever you want, but don't type it in the chat. All right, that's how we're gonna handle that.
I appreciate that, and it was like really that part. I was just like, I don't even know what to do with this. I was like, all right.
Yeah. So Kim, you are timed out for 30 minutes. Sorry, but not sorry. You're not even a member, so like 5 minutes. I'll be nice. All right. And you can't spell, so like that's just an L on your part anyway.
You can't spell. I'm Greg.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the chat.
I know.
But gosh, I don't even know where to like go next. What do you think about the people who were on Dolls after you left? All right, Glammy.
I fuck with Glammy. Honest to God, I think that like, because the concept of the show was a good show. So like, I mean, I think he was just putting people to try and like salvage it and see the different vibes and what went on. I mean, I didn't really get too like diehard invested to it. Like I said, once I left, I kind of was just like, I still checked in periodically, but I wasn't like, you know, I'm angry and slide. I'm gonna hope. No, it wasn't like that. So I mean, I think now we have Boogie's. There's Boogie's girlfriend, and then I think there's someone else new that was brought in. So I mean, they're both cute. They when they look at SOT, the dolls are back to being dolls.
That's an L opinion, but what was up with your PowerPoint? You came in with so much confidence, and that was ass. That was one of the worst things I've ever seen.
Okay. For the PowerPoint, I could have drawn it out. I could have went slide by slide, and I could have given them commentary. However,
your points were ass.
I did not. What was ass?
Your points were ass. Like the points you were trying to make, they were garbage. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm just telling the truth.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It was okay. You know what? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Was it petty? Yes, but I've changed my ways. It was a very petty thing to do.
You said John wanted to have my baby. Be careful with your angles. Oh my gosh, cover yourself up.
Wait. Okay. Okay, wait. I asked you this week. Can I put you in my PowerPoint?
Yeah, but you didn't say because you were gonna say another man wanted to have my baby. You were just like, can I use your image for my PowerPoint? And I was like, yeah.
Okay, that's true. This is true. Okay, this is true. I apologize. I'll be just saying this is true. That was a dig at John Pork because John Pork came up here and like we're just like, he just called me a linebacker. It was like, oh, so it was me shooting the shit back at him. If you took it personally, I apologize. Not at you.
You see how entertained I am?
It's like, I know.
Whatever, dude. It was comedy. You lie about people all the time, every day, Twiggy. Shut up.
Why do you laugh like that? Oh my gosh.
I don't know. Stop. Okay, I'm getting bullied.
The chat is being mean to you. Don't read it, all right? Against your PR training. Somebody whose name I can't read because it's in a weird font said she speaks a lot but says nothing. What do you say about that? You know what? Chat, one's in the chat if we should talk about the pyramids. All right, because this is a Saturday stream. I can do whatever the frick I want.
I mean, I don't really have, because honestly, I don't have much to say about the situation. Like,
What about the pyramids?
No, not the pyramids. What about the pyramids in particular?
That they're a power source, an ancient power source that predates ancient Egypt by thousands of years.
Yes, that. Have you heard of the theories that there's actually certain geometrical things under the pyramids that are responsible? I wish I remember. No, I'm actually Google this. There's some like interesting scientific facts.
Yeah, I'm not gonna delve into Twiggy's conspiracy theories, but I am glad to see that Pupstar's back in the universe and giving it a second try. I think that Keem is not doing enough to make it a place that is accepting to everybody of all ethnicities, colors, persuasions, the LGBTQIA community. Like, I feel like he's really created a hostile environment for anybody who isn't a white male incel. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, I'm glad to see you back. And good luck, girl.